Maybe you wanted Nick to think about what he was getting ready to get into here.
You know, Josh, you could be right.
Psychological warfare, a big part in cage fighting just as much as it is in professional wrestling or any other form of sport.
Well, you can't get much closer to the fighters than actually signing up and getting in the ring. Great camera work by Justin Buckner.
Hear the referee giving the rules.
Yeah, Robert Riley going over the rules. And, you know, we jokingly say Richie was coming from the bat. I mean, he was probably getting checked at the table, getting his gloves taped up. A lot goes into these fights, more than just coming out here and putting a set of gloves on.
Absolutely.
Here we go, 3 rounds, 2-minute rounds. Here we go.
Keith, thanks for coming back. We missed you our last fight.
Both men touch gloves. Here we go.
Both right-handers. That high, open-handed like stance there from Alves.
Now Alves, he's a southpaw, and he's switching back and forth tonight.
He is.
Oh, very unorthodox their style of fighting.
That's hard to do if you train for a guy you know is left-handed and he comes in and starts fighting right-handed.
Yeah.
Very difficult to adjust to, so that could throw Smith off his game.
Shades of Rocky too. Rocky Balboa learning to fight right-handed.
You know it's a movie.
You don't say, Nate.
Oh, hard right there. Alves. He's kind of bouncing around. A little bit of a filling out process here.
It's called art imitating life.
Now Alves has been a karate student with Carlos Turner.
And it shows. It shows with the jumping, the feet hopping there. Very important in karate.
Richie is training for boxing, so he's not real familiar with the kicks.
Yeah, and it shows here and there.
Alves with a big left.
Alves catches him with the left hook. Good call there. But it shows here the feet work obviously goes to Alves. But, Richie Smith with a hard right there to the back of the earlobe. That'll mess with your cerebellum.
Feeling each other.
Oh!
Alves got rocked.
Whoa, Smith went for the home run.
Smith went for it all, got tied up there though.
He'd have connected with that. Alves would have been asleep.
Trying to tie him up and beat him.
If he'd have connected with that, Alves would have been asleep until about Labor Day weekend. That right hand, my goodness.
Oh, left to the body.
There's the body. Richie felt that. You can see him holding, trying to catch his breath, getting a little winded there.
Those body blows really affect you. We got 10 seconds left in the round, and Alves now going in, and I don't know what that fighting stance is. And there's the bell.
Richie just leaving himself open there for those body shots. Nick was trying to go for the head, maybe go for that knockout. It almost like Richie was trying to go for a takedown, but this isn't an MMA fight, this is kickboxing.
Well, the referee went ahead and let him know you can't go below the belt and you can't be putting your head down and trying to swing low there. That's definitely frowned upon in the world of kickboxing, as the lovely Danielle lets us know it is round 2.
The blue corner, Richie is elected to stand up rather than sit down on a stool.
That's interesting there. Most of the time you get the trainers in here, they want to talk, take a second. Guys, that round was pretty even though. I thought there was a couple of good shots on both sides. I might give it to Alves by 1 point in the first round on my unofficial scorecard.
Yeah, Alves landed several kicks to the body.
Yeah, he had more shots, but Smith had the bigger shot that landed. So I'd still give the advantage to Alves right now on points.
Both trainers exiting the cage. We're getting ready to start round 2 here of this 3-round fight.
Checking the doors on the cage. Seems like we're good to go.
Yeah, we don't want people flying out of the cage like you had in UFC 1, UFC 2. Not locking the cage doors.
Also want to give a big shout out to my good friend, UFC Super Fight Champion Dan Severin out there who should be listening.
Oh, big right there by Smith to the earlobe.
Smith now just kind of running, kind of backing up, but coming out firing now.
Smith was trying to get the distance there before the referee now stepping in between these two.
Richie didn't want to quit.
Got to break when the referee says break. And this could break down into a full-scale just street fight here with the way Smith is coming at it. And whoa!
Slip and fall, but quickly recovering.
It's like a sloppy crane kick.
Well, he was going for that thrust kick and unaffected. A little side kick there. Now,
big right.
Exchanging haymakers.
Being going for trying to land that big shot.
If Smith hits that right,
uppercut.
Alves is stunned a little here.
He was, and Smith needs to jump on him now, but he allowed Alves to catch his breath.
Richie's trying to pick that spot and hit that big right, but to no avail. He's not connecting with it yet.
And guys, when you get this deep into a fight, you know, you got to remember your technique and your training. You don't want to just go out there and swing blindly, and both men are winded.
Both men are winded after trying to throw bombs there for the first minute and a half of this fight. Or this round, excuse me. Richie caught him again there. Maybe he slipped up a little bit on his footing.
And Alves looked to the side of the cage for a little instruction. Not something I'd be doing too often.
These guys are turning their backs on each other, and that is not smart.
Unorthodox is the word I think I'll use for that.
Both men now squaring up.
Alves with a thrust kick and a left hook combo.
We're nearing the end of round 2 here, and I think that was more exhaustion than anything, but referee not counting, and that'll do it for round 2. Guys, I don't think I can award that round to anybody.
We have ring girl Tiffany coming up now.
Always a good part of the show.
Well, I see that Richie has elected to sit down during this round.
Yeah, I think everybody going to have a seat during this one. They both look exhausted. And when you get here, this is crunch time. This is when you got to figure out who wants it more. You got to find that something special, something down deep. This is where your training comes in. Both guys, I think, had a chance to really lay in some big shots there, but their cardio just hasn't worked out for them so far.
Right here in the blue shorts, we've got Dalen Jefferson opening the cage door tonight for us. Dalen's opponent did not show up tonight. He
got some cold feet, huh?
Yep.
The old, as we'll call it, cage fighting flu.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing more annoying, though, than when you're getting ready to be in a big fight than the guy not show up.
I know all about it.
Dalen still wanted to be a part of the show, so he's helping out at the cage side.
Great on him, and I know Dalen, a good guy. Knew him and his brother Cameron. They're both good kids.
All right, here we go. 2 minutes remaining.
Round 3, and this one may end up going to the judges' scorecard.
Both men touch gloves, sign of respect.
This fight is close. You don't want to leave this in the hands of the judges.
Absolutely not. This fight can go either way. I'll give the nod to Smith last round for some of the shots he landed. So I've got this one dead even going into round 3. And
Alves
can't do that.
Alves can't do that. Can't do a takedown.
Sometimes instincts just take over in there.
Yeah.
I think that's what's going on here.
That's with a 1-2 combo. Richie throwing some leather.
With the backhand.
Backhanded him. Right across the face.
Rabbit punch there from Smith.
This is just getting down and dirty real fast.
Alves landed a good jab, caught Richie off balance.
Both men winded. Both men just throwing bombs to see who can get it more. Both men now up against the cage. Referee stepping in, breaking it up, takes it back to the center of the octagon.
And a lot of people will sit there and say, how are these guys this tired?
Look at Nick just almost collapsing against the cage wall, trying to catch his breath.
When you go 6 straight minutes giving everything you got, throwing bombs, that's what happens. And now Alves turning his back.
Walking away. 40 seconds remaining.
Referee may want to check and see if this guy wants to continue. Big right.
And Smith now taking control here late in this one.
Nick needs to get his gloves up. Create some distance here. Big right, big left.
This fight too close to call with only 20 seconds remaining. Who's it going to be?
Alves is clearly hurt, but Richie doesn't have energy to finish him off.
Just throwing bombs.
He's going for it.
Buckner bringing it right to the living room.
This is big right here towards the end of this fight. This could help determine who wins this one.
That's it. Guys, I got to give that round to Richie just based on that ending flurry that he had.
I have to agree with you, Josh. Richie Smith, to me, I think will win this one with a final score of 29-28 if my calculations here in this one go the way I think it's going to go. Keith, what did you see in this fight?
Round 1 went clearly to Nick. Round 2 was a toss-up. Nick landed a lot of good kicks, but Richie had some good shots in there too with his hands. Round 3 was one-sided for Richie. Nick was hurt. Richie just couldn't finish him off. So you never know what how the judges are going to see.
We're going to see what the judges rule in this one as we get our first decision. And ring announcer Danny Sykes will have the winners here.
Referee bringing both men into the center of the octagon. We're going to see who wins this fight.
This one could go either way.
Unanimous decision.
Nick picking up the victory.
Nik Alves with the win by unanimous decision. Could have went either way. What a great fight that was.